will just angle the phone right. It says 6:11. It doesn't tell me day of the week. How do I know what day of the week it is? I'm suffering from not having a job. Yes, it is Wednesday because yesterday was Tuesday and we did DLD After Dark, of course. So yesterday I did the first of kind of a thing that I'm taking on is Tuesdays and Thursdays. I'm gonna be doing. Yesterday I did it live. I'm not sure if I'm gonna be doing it live in the future or a combination hybrid of live content and recorded content because I think sometimes I could plan better if I record the video. And I don't know what that community thing in the top corner is. So what I'm working on right now, and I'm just like scratching the surface. I'm diagramming out the rare breed trigger story. So there's a cast of characters, and I'll tell you who the cast of characters is. We have Lawrence Delmonico, Kevin Maxwell. We have from Rare Breed Triggers, Alamo Trigger. We have Thomas Allen Graves, ABC Holding, White Rambo. What's up? What's up? How's it going, man? Um, BDU, Big Daddy Unlimited Big Daddy Guns. We have Tony McKnight, Sherry McKnight, and of course my friend Hoffman Tactical. We have Tim Hoffman. So that's the current cast of characters. Now, I'm going to be doing a deeper dive into the backgrounds of the gentlemen with Rare Breed Trigger. Um, so Kevin Maxwell and Lawrence Delmonico, one's a lawyer and one has a pseudonym, and I think one has a felony and is a prohibited person. I got to verify my information on that. Thomas Allen Graves, I don't know if there's any social media with that guy, but just checking in on that. And okay, so I'm just gonna make an announcement here because we have White Rambo in the chat, and he's got a new channel, and I think his last name is Ewing. Ewing. I know Dark does it really well. He has a twang to it that makes it sound good. So check out White Rambo. I know he is a Second Amendment advocate, and I've seen a bunch of social media from him recently. Plus, he dresses really cool. So, yeah, we've got a cast of characters. In fact, I'm getting a little concerned. Eh, Jason, always, man, always. Um, I'm a little terrified at the amount of information that is here, and I might have to like kick this can down the road to effectively do a good story on the whole Rare Breed Trigger. Chronologically, what happened, who the cast is, the different lawsuits, all of this is kind of an interesting story with a bunch of interesting individuals, ITAR violations, all kinds of stuff like that. So it might be more than just the casual intrigue, and more information than I think I know. So I'm going to be doing further research on this, so I might have to kick this topic down the road, the whole rare breed trigger story. And I want to make sure you guys fully understand where I come from. One, I don't like jerks or D-bags or anything like that, so let's go with that. Two, I believe the Second Amendment does not grant us the right to keep and bear arms, but it tells the federal government we have a right given by God to keep and bear arms. And arms are anything that you can defend yourself, whether it is a knife, a slingshot, taser, mace, pepper spray, or a firearm. So anything that infringes upon those rights is a violation in my mind. So I'm I think everybody should have a force reset trigger, binary trigger, positive displacement trigger, super safety, whatever pseudonym, whatever you want to call it, however you want to parse the English language. Chris Bullis, what's up? So yeah, I'm going just doing my research right now, and holy cow, there is a stupid amount of information, and it might take me longer than I previously anticipated to develop this story properly. And Hey, thanks, White Rambo. I appreciate that. Do I call you Jason or White Rambo? What do I do? And is that because have you been hanging out with Black Rambo too much? Is that the whole thing? I gotta look. I know I got pictures of me and Black Rambo somewhere, a couple of places. Anyhow, guys, thanks for tuning in. Thanks for tuning in last night to my live. And hey, Shayna, how's it going? I really appreciate you guys. The live went really good last night. I had a good turnout from a lot of people. We also did, we meaning me and Dark, we did DLD After Dark last night. And somehow I stayed up too late, woke up too early, didn't get enough useful rest. Like my dogs that sleep every moment they can get. Oh gosh, I would love to show you. I can't show you. I picked up at my fiffle, Frega shipped like stupid fast, but I left stuff at my FFL for a while and I went and picked it up yesterday. So I have some frag out stuff to show you guys. Tuck B V1. Why are we V1? A wild Florida man appears, and yes, Florida man in his natural green screen habitation. Black Rambo is your buddy. All right. Yeah, I'll tell you a funny thing. I saw him at Shot Show, talked to him, and he handed me a business card immediately. And then I see him later. He's like, "Oh, I just hand that card to people I don't want to talk to," and he gave me his real phone number. So I just thought that was really funny. And Johnny Three Bar dropping the definition knives link. Oh yes, yes, you too could have the finest EDC cutlery. Which reminds me, I finally, I don't know after how many months, need to sharpen my Copilot. The Copilot that IEDC. Broward, really? Dude, you're close by. We ought to go to the range. Eddie Tactile was the first one to call me on that. Call me that. Oh, White Rambo? Yeah, yeah. So, yeah. Thank you for dropping the link so you can get the finest EDC cutlery at reasonable prices. Yes, sub $100. Beautiful, beautiful knives. And I am like humbled and proud, or proud humbled, humble bragging, whatever you want to say. I mean, I'm like, that's my company. That me and Dark, we started that. So that is freaking cool. We're gonna be at GOA Goals. We're gonna have a booth at the Fat Tech booth. So we're going to have our knives there, and I'm just super super excited. And Chris Bull says he's might be moving back to Florida. Well, cool, cool. You missed all the hurricanes. You're just like, hurricane, schmurricane. I don't know. So, yeah, that's two things I wanted to do. The takeaway is one, thank you for watching my show yesterday, the live show I did. I know I kind of wandered around. I need to be better organized. Plus, I might be doing a combination. Hey, thanks, Ron Wayne. And Ron, I've been meaning I've got to set up the props just right because I wanted to do a goof on Ron Wayne, how he does his reviews. And I've been thinking about it. I haven't executed on it. So I'm probably going to be doing like a goof on Ron Wayne soon. So yeah, I'm kind of going to do, I don't know if it's investigative reporting style, documentary style. I'm just going to be doing some topics Tuesdays and Thursdays, taking up the turkey slot. I may do it a combination of recorded content and then stop and explain things as I see stuff in the chat. So I'm not sure exactly the format that's going to happen. It's probably going to evolve over time. Things that I did last night probably could have been organized better, but I'm hoping that as my thought process matures, all of these things mature, and that's about it. I don't know what that community thing. If I click community, what does that do? Oh, that shows the community. I just want to tell you, I did not. How do I get rid of that? I got to click there. I did not add the community leaderboard. If you're seeing it right here, that just popped up. I know Dark and I have talked about that, and I'm like, the whatever the community leaderboard is, I'm not I read the text, I know what it is, but I'm like, it's kind of, I don't know. I don't know. I'm not digging it. So, in case you're gonna like, you know, did whatever, say negative things about me for having that there, it just popped up there on its own. I have no idea what it's doing there. But want to say hi, guys. Thanks. So Tuesdays and Thursdays, I am going to be doing either a live or a combination of live pre-recorded. But I think I'm probably going to do live in some content that I'm pre-recording and play it. And so I can get a better, hey, Chamber Defense, so I can get my thoughts out better. I might record some things. Social credit ratings, just like China. Woo! Ooh, well, you're number one in social credits then. And Ron Wayne, you're number two. Sorry about that, buddy. So, yeah, just I I've been wanting to do something. I think that that's going to be so I've wanted to do my own show on a regular basis. And I think that's where I'm gonna be heading is doing something about a certain topic, doing a deep dive. It may or may not be firearms, self-defense, liberty, whatever, might be tech, but it's going to be something I'm interested in, and I don't mean to be a whatever. You can help me shape what I'm going to do on the topic, so please give me suggestions for something that interests you, but it's going to be something that I find an interest in. And so please suggest things because we might have a common interest. And with all of that, I got ish to do. Oh my gosh, it's 11:30. Alrighty, guys, thank you very much for tuning in. Please remember 8:30 Tuesdays, Thursdays. I'm going to be doing something. Mini Wayne? What the heck is that? Alrighty, guys, later.